Chef Randy's making chili cheese dogs for today. Here's what you need to follow along. Ground beef, bacon, and hot Italian sausage, garlic, onion, paprika, and red chili pepper, some ketchup and mustard, and beer, and beef stock, tomatoes, and some olive oil. Okay, Randy, so technically these are Chicago-style chili cheese dogs, but you say they are perfect for Canada Day.
Nothing says Canada Day like a chili cheese dog. And yes, they might be a little bit more popular in Chicago, but that doesn't mean we can take a little bit of their tradition and bring it up north. The secret to a good chili cheese dog, Tracy, is like a soupy kind of chili with no beans, believe it or not. Do you like beans in your chili?
You know what? I can go chili with the beans or without the beans. The important thing is it's chili, so I'm all for it.
I'm totally in love with the chili. So this chili takes a really, really like strong, aggressive approach to chili because we've got bacon in there, we've got some hot Italian sausage in there, some garlic, some shallots, and you really want to make sure you mince that beef down and you kind of get it broken up in tiny little bits. You don't want big chunks in this chili because it's going to be going on the dog. Now, even though it is the star of the show, the dog is still a very important backup singer. So what we do is we've got this nicely minced down, and then we're going to add the soupiness. You ready? So we're going to add some beef stock. And then we're going to get to some really quality tomatoes. Just crushed is fine. You ready for this one? Local Canadian beer. And it says 1 beer in the recipe, but it should say 4 because this takes 2 hours and you need to drink the other 3. So there's that. Now, Tracy. This is where we get really interesting, right? We can add the normal ingredients, like the paprika. I mean, that kind of goes in there, no big deal. We can add some chilies for some heat. You can hold a little bit back because, you know, chili, you're invited, Trace. I'll put the extra in there to get it spicy for you. But here is where we take a right-hand turn to chili dog land. So heavy Dijon mustard, right? Because what we're doing is we don't put condiments on a chili cheese dog. The chili is the condiment, so we have to add those flavors. And when you taste the chili, you're like, oh my God, this tastes like a hot dog because I'm playing games with your head. I put the ketchup and the mustard and the onions in there. So now you can see this is kind of like soupy and thick, and it's got some consistency. So you're just gonna put a lid on that and you're gonna simmer it down. And then 2 hours later, or 4 beers, you're like, oh, I was working really hard outside, honey. I swear to God, you got this like gorgeous, like kind of like, look at the consistency on that chili. Wow. So now we get to the backup singer. We need the perfect hot dog. Tracy, I gotta ask, do you steam, do you fry, do you barbecue your hot dog?
Okay, so I'm married to a Haitian-born, Quebec-raised man. Everything is steamed. Oh. The buns are steamed. The dogs are steamed. This is a Quebecois thing. It must remain that way. What are you doing with the dogs?
You are 1,000. I love Leo. He was always right. He's always got my back, and he just makes me look better. So yeah, you know what? I simmered the dogs in a little bit of stock, right? But then I put them on the grill just to warm them up a little bit, not too much now. But the real secret is you get your mom's like vegetable steamer, and you put that down on top of the dog, right? And then what that does, it makes them nice and steamy and soft. We gotta talk about the cheese. We've got extra cheddar cheese. We do it like this. We've got that white bun that's just gonna fall apart, so we've gotta protect it. So this is basically a life jacket for the bun. Then we go with this perfectly steamed, just lightly grilled dog. And then, oh boy, get ready for it. Get ready, here it comes. The star of the show, and you just layer that on. Oh, you don't want to go too high, but you want it a little sloppy. Do not wear a white shirt to this party.
Oh, that's a party I need to be invited to. That looks so good, Randy. You dig in, my friend. I will take it away. Cityline.tv for this amazing